Hello, can you introduce yourselves to me?
I'm Antonelli. I'm a junior, and this is Miss Antonelli class.
Tracy Munden, and yes, we are in Miss Antonelli class.
Okay, what would you guys say are the goals of this class?
Like she really stressed about us becoming better readers, and she push us to read more, and like basically Miss Antonelli goal is she want us to become like better thinkers and how to summarize text better, so we can because that's gonna help us read better, so we can like have better understanding of like what's going on.
She want us to get the deep meaning of everything that we read, and she want us to learn new words by decoding each of the words and learning like exploring the whole world, like knowing why did the reader write this, what was the purpose of them telling us to think like this.
Why do you think that's her goal for you guys?
I believe this is her goal. It's because she wants us to become a better thinker on ourselves, and not having a teacher always telling us like the topic, this is what we talking about, you think this. It's just to let us know, like let us come up what we thinking.
Yeah, add on to that, because like we do a lot of independent work, so I believe what she was saying was true. Like she want us to be more independent about like how to figure it out ourselves instead of always asking for help, because we're getting older. So I'm pretty sure by senior year we already can have this knowledge on.
She more like a hands-off teacher. She let us teach the class.
Yeah.
What do you guys do to teach the class?
We got jobs in the room.
Like vocab, leaders, we got the judge, the jury, the timer, and the mirror tracker.
Okay, what does the judge do?
The judge leads discussion on Thursdays. So like we talk about like a big overall like idea in the world, and the judge like goes over it and then like asks questions to us, the jury, and we have to answer and get feedback, and it just goes around the room. So.
And during that time, what is Miss Antonelli doing?
Miss Antonelli listens to our thoughts and collect them down on a sheet of paper, and then she just she will push us and ask us a question, and to push our thinking, and yeah.
Yeah, actually it's kind of different now. Like we sit in the middle. Like the middle part is the questioners, like who ask the questions, and the outside is like the
who answer.
Like the people outside cannot like ask questions. We can only ask questions, but we can't answer the questions. So, you see what I'm saying?
So it seems like you guys have a pretty good idea of how this class works. How do the different things you do in this class fit together?
Different things that we do in this class put together as one is, I don't know, it's just to make us a better thinker. It's just to push ourselves to think on our own and to let us decide what we want to learn.
Yeah, can you rephrase the question?
Yeah, so like there's discussion, there's vocab, there's reading time, there's homework packets. How do all of those things fit together?
Oh, because like I think it all comes together like when we take our tests. Like when we take tests, it like everything that we've done in the past weeks and months, it all leads up to this. So like we take every test, we have a test on, like she just gave us a passage and tell us to read it and like write a retelling and explain it. So like everything we do, I think it's all like a correlation of like it just comes together as one.
What are your guys' goals for yourself in this class?
Okay, so my goal is to boost my lexile and the code words on my own and become a fluency reader.
Yeah, my goal is to grow on ACT reading, and become a better reader and know how to understand the text way better than I do now.
Do you feel like you're closer to that goal than you were in August?
Yes.
Yeah, because like I used to like my first retellings, like the highest you can get is a 5. Like I was getting like 1s and like just 1s, and then I started like getting help and started like understanding. She started helping me more. Like I started getting like 4.5. So
it's just I started pushing myself because I depended on the teacher to always tell me what I needed to work on. And now that I have Miss Antonelli, it's like it's hands off. You gotta do all the work by yourself. You gotta know what you need to be working on.
Are there any students that you think don't get it yet? Like don't realize that they need to be the ones owning their own learning and pushing themselves?
It's a lot of students like that, but it's their opportunity. It's now to set the key. It's like their opportunity to learn. It's all on them.
Yeah, I believe it's a fair amount of students who like just not on the right track yet, but I think they're pushing and they're learning. Like
They gonna get it one day.
I believe in like everybody in the class. Like 'cause everybody works hard. I mean, everybody participates. She makes everybody participate.
Right.
So I think that by doing that, I think everybody's gonna get it eventually.
Do you think you guys have an obligation at all to help those students who haven't
Yeah.
gotten it yet?
We push each other in class. Like, if we see our partner, we sit in partner groups. If we see our partner off test, it's our job to tell them to get on track. If they need help, that is your responsibility to help them.
Yeah, like in discussion, like Diamond, like she helped Tabitha out before. Like she wasn't participating. Like you gotta participate, but she was stuck. So Diamond helped her out and Tabitha participated. And I thought that was really cool. Like that's really helping. Like
Why should you help each other though? I mean, like you said, it's their
'Cause
opportunity
we all
that
in
they're
this
not
together,
grabbing.
and it's just like it's our class. We got a competition of like versus other classes that Miss Antonelli teach. So we gotta beat them. So we all in this together.
yeah, and I mean, and plus like the motto, like two noses put the foot together.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe like that's the first thing she told us when we came into class. And so like I took that like okay, so this is our classroom. And I mean, and plus she made us learn everybody's name. Like that was a test. So, and I was like, okay, she must really want us to help. And she always switching up groups and like everything. So yeah.
So if there wasn't a class competition and you weren't in it just to win it, do you think you would still help out others?
Yeah, I believe I am. I would because I'm a leader, and if I see somebody struggling, I want to help them because if you see me struggling, I want to help. So.
Right, it's the same thing. I don't want to sit there and not know the material and you know it and not help me. So I want to help you. So
Awesome.
help
Thanks,
me help
guys.
you. Thank you. Miss
Bye.
Bye.